It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California's sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale. It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. Live on hot7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Caron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5. This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM.
Yes, it's that time. Once again, it's me, your girl, Miss Connie LV, and this is Levels of Intimacy, the Naked Truth. We're going to have real conversations today and every day because you know what? That's the premise of the show. But before I start out, I think I need to get a little bit more serious about this because as I go back, I realize y'all don't know what the hell I be talking about, but I want you all to know that the Naked Truth is about empowering and provocative and unfiltered topics, and I dive into these conversations about love, relationships, sex, and it's just an unapologetic dialogue. So you know what? It's going to get real. It's going to get raw. But you know what? We have to have the necessary conversation. Today's show, we're going to dive into the godforsaken topic again. I know y'all are tired of hearing about it, but it's all over the place. Okay. Menopause, perimenopause, menopause, intimacy, relationships, because we are here trying to figure it out. Yeah, we are literally trying to figure this out. But guess what? I am here for the topic. I am here for the conversation. Go and grab your water. Go and grab whatever your choice of beverage is, because listen, it's about to get juicy. Okay. I'm already ready. Cause if you watch me, you are literally watching me get older as the show goes by. So today I am prepared, honey. Connie has not only ice water, which I don't even promote ice water. I just had a whole back and forth with E about ice, and how unhealthy that is. But I do have me some ice. And guess what else I got, y'all? Listen, sis, menopause. Bruh, you love her? Bring her an ice pack. This ice pack be real. Sometimes I got to hold this boy up to my body to kind of cool me off, because if not, it'll be imported chocolate just dripping all over the streets of Las Vegas. But yes, everybody come on in. It is time. Levels of Intimacy Truth. Like I said, we're going to talk about real. We're going to talk about raw. But before I move on, I just want to say, please go and follow me on this doggone TikTok. I've been trying to get all this stuff done. And I'm at like 812 followers because I literally did not know that you needed to have these numbers in order to progress. I'm in menopause, so don't even be like, Connie, you had to. I thought I was somebody special because they allowed me to go live under 1,000 followers, but I can't else. Okay, I got a whole TikTok shop. I am over here creating subscription boxes, merch, party invites. Listen, the cat out the bag did not go anywhere. It literally went to a shopping link. But TikTok, like, girl, you better get some followers up. Because if not, it's happening. So make sure you go in and follow me at that Miss Connie LV. That's MISSCONNIELV. So I could literally really get here more often and make money because listen, y'all need to know what I'm talking about. I said, listen, I got to get serious because I done went all the way home, came back, went in a circle, met somebody in Dallas, talked to a lady on the plane, and all of us talking about the same thing. That word. But today, I'm going to give you careful information about the subject. If you follow me also on YouTube, I dropped the link, or if you saw the reel that Halle Berry, she was on the Drew Barrymore show, and she literally said that she was having situations, with her private area, and she went to the doctor and the doctor misdiagnosed her. And so thank goodness, she did her due diligence and went and read up on her body and found out that, girl, you do not have herpes. Okay, you do not have herpes. You have clitoral atrophy. Okay, or just atrophy, because clitoral atrophy is something a little bit different. But atrophy. I swear, when I watch that interview, I have so many conversations with so many people. I remember a client coming to me several years ago in a nervous breakdown because she was out of her relationship, long-term relationship, and she had become friendly with a few folks and just, ventured off into some other areas of the neighborhood. And she went to get her annual checkup, and they told her at her checkup that she had herpes, and she had this whole meltdown, nervous breakdown, was like, oh my God, I can't believe I came out here and I ended up getting this, this venereal disease. And I'm like, well, girl, you can live with it. I'm trying to be comforting because what I don't want to be is critical, because when I read up on the topic, it says it's such a taboo, like, ooh, you got herpes. It's common. It's a common infection like the flu, like the virus. But because most of the times it's referred to as a sexually transmitted diseases, it's like, yo, you promiscuous. Something's wrong with you if you contracted this infection, when in fact, you may not even be infected. Hello? Now, Halle Berry got good doctors, good insurance, and don't mind whatever the copay is. So if you're on that tier, that level of dealing with medical doctors and you are being misdiagnosed, just think about what's happening to you on the HMO, PPO. They don't, what? Just think about if you took the medicine and you literally been out here moving like you had something that you didn't have. This is why we have to read. This is why we have to come out of these closets and these rooms, and we have to have conversations with other people. We have to make the algorithm make some sense. Okay. So and actually I have that on that YouTube page, Carice, that, can we drop that video about Halle and her on the Drew? It was also on the YouTube page. Sorry. I know. I see, that's that menopause, because I was supposed to send that. Anyway, it is on my YouTube page, The Naked Truth. If you go in and look at my shorts, I created a video because she spoke about how she didn't know what was wrong. What made her go to the doctor is that after her engaging in a level of play, she has some discomfort. And, to her surprise, being with one partner, she was just like, yo, something is wrong. Like, is something going on down here? I need to go and check it out. So she went to the doctor because her vulva, and it's funny because when I watched the video, she used references like down there, she and it. We have to start using proper terminology, guys. That vulva, that's the first sign like, yo, something is wrong. And once she was once she went through, I don't want to say inspected. She wasn't inspected, but once she went through her, what's the word? That's that menopause, man. This is crazy. Her vaginal appointment, with her OB, that's when he misdiagnosed her and had no solutions. Like, yo, listen, he told her she had a severe form of herpes. Can you imagine? So she talked about how her and her dude went back and forth trying to figure out like who did what, how did this even happen? And lo and behold, she ended up doing some research and realized, guess what? She just needed some lube. Because guess what? Sometimes we be out here moving and shaking and we forget that our bodies are like machines. Our bodies are getting older. Even if we are constantly pressing a reset in our mind, the knees are not always communicating. They are not always catching up with, you know what I'm saying? That's like me. Every Wednesday night, normally I'm out at Night Swim and Encore. But you know what I'm saying? My mind didn't realize that I was supposed to be asleep by 12:30. So when I left that party 45 minutes later, I was literally an hour away almost from where I was supposed to be because I was drifting. It's like, girl, you are not, you are not 20, 30, or 40, Connie. You are almost 60. And sometimes me thinking about what I got to do tomorrow interferes with what's going on in the given moment. So I could know everything that's happening tomorrow or yesterday or last week, but I literally don't even know what you just said 5 minutes ago or the directions that you gave me. That's just how this craziness works. And it's so many solutions to, oh, you going to menopause? You should do this. You should take that. Get here. Say something. Get here. Get here. The fact of the matter, I could probably take all that stuff. You know what? And if I get that good sponsorship, that good affiliate program with Black Girl Vitamin, shout out, send Black Girl Vitamin. Hey, listen, they telling me if I take Black Girl Vitamin, it'll work with my whiskey. That's what you told me. Because you said I should take Black Girl Vitamin. But I'm telling you, I don't have to take Tylenol because Whiskey Smith. Shout out to Whiskey Smith. They don't even have to create an affiliate for me. It works for me. I'm not encouraging anybody to do anything. I'm just telling you how I am able to function daily, and handle multiple tasks and still enjoy a great party at the end of the evening. But yeah, so back to the topic. The reality is that as we get older and our bodies start to lose some things and gain pounds, it's science, and she just spoke about how, and no, not even spoke. Right now, she is literally endorsing a lube. Halle Berry and her partner. And everybody got something to say about how she out here moving. This lady 54 years old. Like, stop projecting how people should be moving or how they should be passing on information, because she literally had to go through all of that in order to get to her happy place. And we were blessed that she even shared that with us, because I could come on here and say, hey, I thought I had one thing and I had another thing. It'll never resonate that I really didn't have the other thing, because the clip will show somewhere like Connie got that, So thank goodness that we even have celebrities of that stature who are transparent. So thank you, Halle Berry, for even being transparent. And might I say, she is from Cleveland. I think so. Halle Berry from Cleveland Heights. Shout out to Cleveland. I'm telling you, we gotta be the ones out here passing on the information. Okay? So I say, instead of 2 Tylenol, get you a good whiskey. She say, if I'm having hot flashes, get Black Girl vitamins. Hallie say, if you got a little bit of irritability, get you some lube. Guess what? I'm your bedroom boutique consultant. I sell lube. Hello? Y'all know that's my whole drip. So once again, this is why Connie has so many jobs, because they just kind of all go together. You know what I'm saying? I literally have to come on here and make sure that you have the necessary information. And this is for my fellas too. This is not just for women, because I am that friend of the married couple. Like, I have so many married couple friends that are so comfortable with having said conversations with me where I'm able to maybe be subjective about how they should move. And I don't think it had nothing to do with you being married, not being married, single, however you move. You know, it's just sometimes people have a little bit more experience and a little bit more knowledge, so they have a little bit more to offer. And I think that when we get in these relationships and we marry people, we got to really understand. We need to really understand, are we marrying for love, lust, or attraction? All of them. But I think when something breaks, you got to know, because some people marrying for lust, not love. And then they lose the libido, and then it's like, I'm out. Some people marry for love and cheat every day, but come home. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real touchy subject right there. But I do know that if you are in a relationship that lacks a level of intimacy, you have to be there for love. If you're still there, you have to be attracted to that person, and they have to create some level of appeal to you so that you even are interested. Okay. What's up to all my TikTokers? What's up, Celeb? Shout out to him. We were here last week. I always love to have conversations with Celeb because he gives me that male perspective on things, you know, and just being a young, and don't be offended by this, worldly, you know, because we are kind of worldly out here. I'm worldly. I'm worldly. I'm about, you know what? It's so many ways to take that though, because being raised as a Jehovah's Witness, I guess my mother would call me worldly. Yeah, I am. I'm worldly, but guess what? Guys, if you need to call in, it's still 702-551-5261, because I see my people on TikTok. If you would like to leave a comment or be a part of the show or the chat, make sure you hit in on the YouTube as well as through that telephone line. But yeah, I just say that if you love somebody, you're going to try to figure it out, you know? I had a friend, this is a true story. So I had a friend, I've been in Vegas 20 years. So I think him and I have been friends for maybe 19 of those 20 years. Cause I met him early on when I moved here. And we ended up really building a friendship, and he married a woman that was a tad bit older than him. I want to say it was for love, but you know, on the outside, some people might have thought it was for financial gain. However it worked, it's working for them, and they are a successful couple. So however it started out, it doesn't even really matter. But I remember he reached out to me and he asked me, could he come over? And I had never had a problem with him coming by. I don't invite many people to my house, so this was truly my friend. And so when he came over, it was funny because he asked me to make him a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I was like, oh, I love peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you know? So it was like a funny thing. So, and you know, we said, we watched TV, and he was like, can we hold each other? And I was like, no. And he was like, why? He was like, I just want to cuddle. And I was like, no, that's hecka inappropriate. I was like, now you're making this weird. And I don't want to disrespect anybody or anything. And he like, well, we're not going to do anything. I just want to hold you. And I was like, well, go hold your wife. And he was like, she don't want me to touch her. And I was like, well, what did you do? And he said, well, I haven't done anything. She's going through something with her stomach. is what he said. And I was like, what do you mean? She should really want you to embrace her. And he was like, no, she don't want me to touch her. And we haven't had sex in this odd amount of time. So I'm like, and I know he's a hypersexual person because he's he's my friend. So sometimes, we know a lot of stuff about friends. So I have seen this man be with 3 people throughout a course of a day. So I know he has a high sex drive, which I did not know men have sex like that. So anyway, that's a whole nother subject. But anyway, he was saying they hadn't, engaged in any level of play. And so I said, well, have you guys tried, toys or anything like that? And he was like, well, no. And I was like, well, has she tried to give you, he was like, nothing. And so I was like, well, he was like, nothing. And I said, well, why won't she do this? And he was like, Connie, stop asking me questions. I don't know what's wrong with her. He was like, all I know is she got cerebral palsy. No, I was lying. Bell palsy in her face. She had fibroids and carpal tunnel. This was the 3 things. I said, now, if that lady told you that, she lying. She don't like you. I don't know. That was a lot. That was a lot for somebody to endure in a relationship. Like, you won't have no level of pleasure. And it's like, this is your husband. So it's like, if you really want to be with a person, you said these vows. She don't like you. That's what I said. Celeste said she don't like you. She doesn't want you to touch her. So why do we remain in this situation? Why do we remain in a relationship? What? Why are you shaking your head? This is what was said. So I'm just like, he couldn't even explain to me what was going on with her. At the time, none of the things that are going on with me were happening. So I didn't have any clue. Now I have hindsight, like, oh, she might have been going through menopause. She might have had clitoral atrophy. She might have had a cavity, because when you're going through menopause, you will snack. Things are happening in your 50s. Teeth are chipping. Whatever you didn't take care of from 18 to 37, 38 to 59 will set you for the stage for 70. So I am telling you right now, if you are under 37 years old, tighten up. Tighten up, because everything my mother said was going to happen to me when I was younger, she told me I was going to have bad knees because I wore high heels all the time in the wintertime. She was like, ooh, your knees going to kill you when you get old. She was like, you're going to have bad knees if you keep wearing them high heels and the mini skirts. And I was like, she's a hater. That lady's a hater. I just got a compliment on my legs the other day. Like, it's always been about the legs. But baby, it's really about this knee. This knee got me in geriatric shoes. Soles this thick, okay? People thinking I'm tall. The sole and the support on the bottom of my shoe is so doggone thick. I'm literally out today having lunch with myself with freaking Nike soft bottom flip-flops on. I have never. But today and tomorrow I will. Like Hallie said, sometimes we just be moving about and we forget that we are literally aging in real time. But you know what? I not only have a solution for atrophy, which is lube. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. I'm going to get into that because not all lubes are the same. Hey there, Terrell. Not all lubes are the same. And there's nothing wrong with needing a little bit of lube, sis. It's a natural thing. Your body going through hormones. So please don't get into this whole mindset of like you 19 with a dry run. Okay. You literally ×3 on that one. So let's just embrace some reality. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the rose, Terrell. I appreciate that. But yeah. And men, guess what? I'm not excluding you. In my line, I also have a lube with CBD in it, which if you are resorting over there to the Western medicine, okay, the one that send you to the hospital with a heart attack and and a multitude of other problems, it does have a little bit of the effect. I don't want to say that's what it does. It doesn't work just like that, but because of the amount, the strain and the amount, each pump that you squirt out, because it comes in like a pump that you use, it helps to create the stamina that you need. And let me tell you something, girl, y'all are not sitting here taking it down for no hour. It's too hot. It's too hot. Okay. But guess what? If you're worried about your hair being messed up, you already know what today is. It's Wig Wednesday. And you already see it's a wig on kind of Wednesday. That was the cue word. It's a Wig Wednesday. See? It's a wig on kind of Wednesday. It's going down here in the studio. It's not just me. Sweat it out. Hey, listen, of course, sweat it out, but please make sure your hair up under there is at least healthy. It may not be combed. Okay. It may not be braided down. Just make sure that it won't throw the whole game off as soon as that boy slip off. But check this out. I'll be right back.
Attention all beauty professionals. Okay, if you already know me, I done already told you. You can check my timeline and my record. I am a wig wearer. Yes, I am you see that lace? You see that melt? Listen, right now, 40% off all wigs. Make sure you click that link. Use promo code TOTALLYMADEOVER. Yes. The great thing about it is you don't even have to wait to start making money. You literally can fill your cart up, and we offer Afterpay and Klarna. If you're approved, you're in business. Let's get this money. Attention all beauty professionals. Okay, if you already know me, I done already told you. You can check my timeline and my record. I am a wig wearer. Yes, I am an official Maven ambassador. I am literally a walking commercial. You see that lace? You see that melt? Listen, right now, 40% off all wigs. Make sure you click that link. Use promo code TOTALLYMADEOVER. Yes. The great thing about it is you don't even have to wait to start making money. You literally can fill your cart up, and we offer Afterpay and Klarna. If you're approved, you're in business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we had a comment in the back end here. It was just saying that about my friend, maybe the wife was depressed, which I never took that into consideration. But how long are you allowed to be depressed okay, it's no time. So how long can your depression lead to lack of intimacy with your partner before it becomes a problem? I do, because it's like
listen, Linda. Okay.
How long does the depression?
You don't know how long depression will last. People have it differently. I went through a bout of depression probably in my 30s, but I didn't even realize I was in a relationship.
Were you married?
No,
well, I think that's
I went
different.
through a situation since I've been married where I had to have a serious surgery, and it's still a little bit depressing.
Okay,
I just happen to have a good sex drive, but at a certain point,
but that was the question.
We couldn't be intimate, and two, I also had to train myself to go back to being this intimate person. But I also go to therapy.
But you did all the necessary things, so.
But when you get into a space of depression, there are some times where you don't want to get out the bed, less known, go to a therapist. So you're already processing through your own depression. And then you're going through a situation where maybe there's different forms of depression. Some people can, function completely and still be actively depressed. They just wait till they get home. Or some people just cannot get out of the bed. I remember I went through a breakup. I could not leave the house for like 3, 4, 5 months.
Dang.
I was like so sad.
Oh.
And it was like, but you know, I didn't understand what was happening. You know, I didn't understand it was like a form of depression. But now in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, but I ended up going to therapy, and I'm like, okay, this is how my therapist provide, you know, solutions on how I could go out, go to the gym, get myself back active, get acclimated. But it took a minute for me to even want to get to the point where I'm like, okay, I can't do this. So I don't know what that would be like having your hormones impacted too. That's a whole different.
And I understand that. And listen, I am not being insensitive to depression on any level, because I do understand depression as well. But my question is, how long does your depression, you know, how long can you allow yourself to be in a depressed state inside of a relationship where it will affect the level of intimacy with you and your partner, like the resolve?
I don't think there's a time frame. I think that it's just, it depends on how emotionally mature you are.
I just think it's unfathomable for you to think that you could be depressed and have a husband and not have sex with him for a year. Or a wife.
I don't even think with the depression, with some things that I like, some people that I've known that have been like thoroughly depressed or have gone through like situations where it enhances certain.
Like, is it him? Is it her? Like,
no, it's not. It has to do with her and her internal thoughts and processes. Like it's not about whether he's handsome or whether his D is good. It's not even about that. I think you get to a certain point of depression where you're not even thinking about that. Like,
but I'm saying, but you have a partner though.
You have a partner, and your partner should learn to be understanding, especially if you're going through a hormonal change. Like you talk about, you know, going through menopause often, right? If you had a life partner, right, or a husband or wife, whatever you doing, I don't know, you outside.
Shit, no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, y'all. Okay. Connie, mama, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, but I'm just no. But seriously, if you had a husband, like.
I wish. No, stop. Hell no. You're not going to slide that one in there. Let me tell you something. I wish my mama did not raise me with a Bible pressed up against my forehead. Because if I had the slightest inkling that I would like a girl and that we could literally be in a relationship.
That's what you need. That's what your
baby,
your
I would have been dating a woman, honey. But I've seen two girls. I just seen a lesbian relationship with a girl went and shot the other girl. I said they both going through menopause.
But why does it have to be menopause?
Because they was 40. Connie. They was 40 and 50-year-old lesbians,
Connie,
and then went and killed each other. I said these heifers is going through menopause.
Connie, everything is not menopause. Okay,
everything is menopause.
It's not. It's really not.
Everything is menopause.
For you. I feel like when you project certain things too, like it becomes you. It embodies you. Like if I see Connie, I know she about to talk. She about to say something about menopause. I know she about to be hot or cold. She about to.
You
need
know
to take her wig off or not. So I think that people in general go through things. Men go through a length of depression. I've seen where men go through depression and they don't want to be intimate because they're so depressed, or they feel like they're not. Maybe they lost a job or lost a family member, and they just cannot be in that space.
My niece is on here. My niece is on TikTok right now. Well, shout out to Wettest Day. Listen, I love you so hard, like so hard. She has, ever since I think she was 6 years old, she came to me and was like, Auntie, I don't know if I like girls and boys, and I was like, go sit your behind down somewhere, like you know.
That's fair. She made.
And to this day, she is still that person.
Yeah, so am I.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because her and her homegirl will kick it until they go crazy. Her and her do the kick it until she spaz out. And
Y'all
I just wish.
Now go to therapy.
Y'all
shouldn't
wish.
be spazzing out on each other.
I mean, well, I shouldn't say spaz out. I don't know. 702-551-5261.
You shouldn't even raise your voice. If you gotta raise your voice when communicating with your partner, they ain't it.
Yeah, if you gotta raise your voice, we about to fight. Because as soon as you raise your voice, I'm bashing you in your head with something.
I wish my husband would yell at me. First of all, I would be like, clutch my pearls. Okay, like I know you lying.
Yeah, because you are kind of like.
But he's very calm. Like he's not even
y'all
with the
both
kids.
are.
We're not gonna I'm not gonna yell at him.
You're not gonna even yell, babe. You're gonna walk to the door and be like, babe.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna tell Alexa to go
Alexa.
tell him something. Yeah, I'm not gonna, but I just feel like when you do those things, like you do that yelling down the hall, like it opens
my mother
up.
do that.
So my mom, so you know what's interesting? So my grandmother used to wake my mom up, and then she would go in and she'd be like, "Y'all wake up, whatever, you know." But my mom never wanted us to be startled when we woke up. So my mom could sing, like, I'm talking about better than Whitney Houston. She would come into our room and she would touch our feet really softly and she would sing, "Good morning to you. Good morning, sweet Edna. Good morning to you." It was my alarm in real life. So I always had this soft parenting before soft parenting.
No
existed.
wonder.
So I think that for me, like my mom doing that and not yelling like down the hall or yelling, like we don't do that. So, you know, it's just.
Yeah. So I'm messed up, basically.
I think you set yourself up in a relationship when you start doing that.
Well, my mama been hollering at me.
Yeah, but you a brand new Connie.
Well, my knees is old. They gave me some used parts. If I'm new, knees.
We all got bad. Matter of fact, my knees been killing me all week.
Man, I had a brace on and I took that boy off to get in the shower. And as I walked to my car, I realized I had came too far. I said, I forgot my knee brace. Like it's almost like forget the bra, grab the brace.
Like I haven't been able to sleep properly because of my dang knees. But you know what? Now that you say that your knees been like that, I'm sure it was something in the air.
It's menopause.
It's not menopause.
I'm just messing with you. Now, what in the hell is in the air that got both our knees aching? Let's talk about
Seriously,
it. No,
I feel like it's some chemical something, and my brothers too. And I'm like,
that's real.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. I just posted about how what did Bill Gates? He just took over. Was it
don't Bill Gates own all of the farmland now? We about to
baby. They done figured out how to make a salmon fillet in 4 hours.
Talk about the end of days, child.
Listen, I keep posting all this drip to let y'all know. Like I just read an article about how they got vaccinations in the food. Like the lettuce literally has polio vaccine. So I don't know if it's iceberg, romaine, arugula. I don't even know, but I'm thinking like that organic almost is they just said something else about the like, listen, we not safe. We not safe out here, y'all. We not safe. And it's so scary because literally everything that they say is healthy, they go and figure out a way to make it genetically modified. They did it with the apples. It's not even real apples anymore in the cider, in the mother. It's like Bragg's. It's everything. All the apples are genetically modified that goes in Bragg's. Bragg's have so many health benefits.
Listen, I had some apples that I had bought, and I have like this little snack tray thing that I always update just on the counter in case somebody wants some snacks. And I had apples in there. And I'm telling you, them apples was still looking like.
Listen.
And I was like, I threw them away, but I was like, there's no way. There's no way those apples are still looking like that.
I just said, what happened to mold? What happened to mold? Cheese used to mold.
Yeah.
My grandma would cut the mold off the cheese and be like, this part is good. Where is the mold? Where is the fur that grew on the peach? Okay.
It's gone, child. It's gone.
Where is the tomato when that boy turned like a flesh-eating vegetable? If you had that boy in there too long, all they do is mush. It never spores out. There are no spore. I'm like, something is happening. Mm-hmm. Like I was just cooking at my son's house and I'm like going through the refrigerator like, listen, get rid of all this food. Like, let's figure it out, and I went and I bought some fruit and I used to buy these bags and stuff. No. I literally bought 4 bananas, 1 grapefruit,
That's what I
2 plums, 1 peach, Okay,
I bought
and
5
no
bananas
apples.
one time. My husband was like,
And they were green. No, because
yes,
it's
green.
like literally
You have to buy the green ones.
You gotta buy the green. Do not buy yellow bananas. You have to buy the green bananas. I'm telling you, I brought the spinach, and you better make that spinach. I bought a green. Was it 50-50 green? And I'm just like kept looking, and I'm just so scared. My mother, she trips out on me about everything. But I'm literally like, if you won't eat that by 2 to 3 days and you miss up and look 5 days and that shit still look the same, you might as well go to Dollar Tree and buy your groceries from off the plastic limit.
I feel like it's the same thing.
It's the stationary fruit at Dollar Tree. You might as well.
Have you shopped at Aldi's? No. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about Aldi's. We going off topic a little bit, but I was so excited Vegas was getting the Aldi's because I'm from Cleveland. Aldi's is the place to go. You're gonna get everything. And even in California, my homegirl live in Loma Linda. Best Aldi's ever. Okay, you can go in there and buy anything from a lawn set to the best seasonings in the world. Okay, I went to Aldi's, and by the time I got home, I think I had about 10 things. I may have spent $104. And when I looked at it, I probably ate about $14.89 worth of it. And
it didn't look good, or because I just downloaded their app and I was gonna order because I usually Instacart.
Don't let
from
me be the
Smith's.
one. I don't want anybody to say, I'm not saying nothing bad about all these, but I am a funny particular type person. Mm-hmm. So I don't eat a lot of processed stuff. Like I am I cook, saute, everything. Mm-hmm. But I did buy some things that I thought would work with my diet. Like I like little protein packs, you know, like a few little nuts. Idea. Oh no, Trader Joe's.
I haven't. You know what?
I love Trader Joe's.
Yeah, it is.
And I like Sprouts too, though, because I like Sprouts meat. Mm-hmm. Because I even went to
their snacks.
Yeah, no, but you're gonna really love Trader Joe's. Okay. Because Trader Joe's literally have you are really a working person and you need nutritional snacks, but you don't have time to do anything.
Or if you're going through menopause, like the topic for today.
Yeah, because I go there and I get these little pack of olives and go crazy.
I'm allergic
to olives.
Yeah, I like them though.
Oh my God, these olives in this pack is so freaking good. It's like snack packs. And I try not to eat more than one pack, but I'm very unsuccessful at it.
I have a question for you. Do you think you can go a day without mentioning the word menopause?
No. Because I'm literally, my mom just was like, what's wrong with you? When I went home, she came, she snuck up on me at 4 o'clock in the morning. She tapped me on my shoulder. She said, can I ask you a serious question? And I'm like, what? She was like, do you sleep? And I was like, I was just asleep. She was like, you haven't been asleep since you've been here. And I'm like, yes, I have. I just got up. She was like, no, I'm starting to be really concerned for you.
She thought she was on that stuff.
Oh, I said that too. I said, my friend asked, was I on C note? And she was like, what? Girl, I said, Ma. I didn't want to say it online, you know. They asked me, was I on? Yeah, right. They was like, you friends with Griselda? I'm like, no. No. But I literally am up. I have insomnia.
Yeah, you know what? I've been having insomnia, but mine I think is because of my birth control.
Oh yeah.
So I just started taking it in the morning, and now I'm sleeping through the night. Except when my knee been hurting the past 3 days.
Oh yeah. See, yeah, I got insomnia, and then I drink a lot. I literally drink a gallon of water a day. So I put it in the freezer so it stay cold. So when I start to have a hot flash, I go and get the water jug and I hold it. I was at home. I had ice melting down my head, and they was like, "What's going on with you?" And I was like,
Black Girl Vitamins. I just sent you the sponsorship link.
Yes. Shout out to Black Girl Vitamins.
I'm sponsored by Goalie, but I think Black Girl Vitamins is good too.
Yeah, let's get it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm literally up every 45 minutes drinking water and going to the bathroom. So I don't think.
Did you take ashwagandha?
Yeah.
You take it every day?
No.
Why?
I don't remember.
You know what you think?
It's
You
like-
need one of those little Monday through Saturday.
God, I
pill
need like
things.
one of
The
them.
little pill things.
No, I bought that and then I left it someplace. I don't know where that is. I'm losing everything.
You might need to get checked for early dementia. I'm just saying, I don't want to project
That's
it.
what they said. So
But you know what helps with it is magnesium, but you can't overdo it.
No, I was using that magnesium. No, listen, I scrub my legs down with brown sugar scrub. This brown sugar scrub, I love it. It had my skin glowing. Baby, I sprayed that magnesium on my knee. It was like I had literally spread lighter fluid.
It literally tells you don't do it when you exfoliate.
I can't see those little words.
You need a magnifying glass.
I can't find them.
You know what? Throw the whole Connie away because
Man.
you're getting out of control.
Throw me away. Please throw me away and start over. What is happening?
I think you have to train yourself to
I have no discipline.
see.
I have no
That's the
discipline and I
problem.
lack commitment.
And you love whiskey. We got
Yes.
a lot of problems here.
And that is me. I am Miss Connie LV. But what I will do is always be on time for work, always have a ray of sunshine, laugh and life and laughter for you, unless I truly don't like you. And then you need to stay as far away from me as possible. But in the meantime, in between time, if you are looking to generate some revenue, okay, or have a little fun party with your friends, remember, I am not only your radio host here, your vagicator, I am also your bedroom boutique consultant. Yes, I am a bedroom boutique consultant for Candy Burris bedroom candy business. And listen, I know everything. But some of the necessary things, okay? That's just how life works, though. But I'm here for you. I'm always going to be here for you. I'm not always figuring it out for myself. But guess what? I probably got an answer for you. So listen, test me, do what you need to do. Just make sure you stay in your feminine energy. And if you must come out of that, make sure you got bail money. I don't know. Like I just feel like that was needed to be said. Also, if you are looking to change up your look, you know what I'm saying? You're looking for a good wig without a stank smell. You already know I'm your Maven consultant. I am also the brand affiliate. So listen, all you got to do is click that link. I posted it on my timeline. I posted it on my Facebook. It's in the short on the YouTube. Click that link. Let's have a wig party, y'all. I am here to show up. All of my TikTokers, please make sure you follow, share, like, so that I can get this TikTok store open, so I can get this catastic collection out here for y'all, okay? Because it is not only cougars out here. It is a few saber-toothed tigers. That's what somebody told me the other day. I said, oh, you a cougar? She said, no, I'm a saber-toothed tiger. I said, damn. Big teeth.
Does that equate to like having big bread or something? Or
I
a big
took it
age?
as big teeth. Because the saber-tooth got big teeth. I don't know. People just come to me and tell
Connie,
me.
did the lady have big teeth?
I
You know what? I'm turning your mic down. Don't even answer that question.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was like, wow, saber-tooth tiger. I remember when she said saber-tooth. I don't know, but I thought about the Flintstones. So I just
God.
I remember the saber-tooth tiger off the Flintstones. Like, oh, okay. You really eating up some shit out here. I don't know. And I don't think, she was homosexual. I don't know.
Did you say homosexual?
Yeah.
That's such a Jehovah's Witness word.
What's the proper term?
That's you didn't even say LGBTQ. You didn't even say
What? I
LGBTQ.
never heard that.
LGBTQ.
Oh, LGBTQ.
LGBTQ.
One more time.
LGBTQ. You use all the letters together and make it a word. LGBTQ.
LGBTQ plus.
There you go.
LGBTQ. I
You
love
don't have
that.
to say plus. You just say LGBTQ.
But that is like LGBTQ plus, right?
Yeah, but don't say plus. You just
Oh, that's the
It's-
WA. LGBTQ. LGBTQ.
Not the finger counting.
Hey, it's new to me. I'm telling you. I don't know. Listen, it's been a funny show. I definitely wanted to make sure everybody got a little bit of information. If you can't find it from your grandma, let me tell you something. Sanaa grandma knows some stuff. Once again, like I said, I'm your girl, Miss Connie LV. You can follow me on all platforms. But if you are on TikTok, make sure you follow, share, like, subscribe, whatever it needs to be done so I can get to the next level so this can get bigger for all of us and we can all meet up and just be the cat's out the bag. Okay? But in the meantime, in between time, take care of yourself. And please don't be out here functioning dry when I'm the lady with the lube. Hit me up, www.bedroomcandy.com/11002. It doesn't matter if you're loving on yourself or somebody else. I sell lube. Have a great evening. It's Hump Day Wednesday and it's Wig Off Wednesday. I got sales going on all over the place. I'm celibate, but I got a lot to sell.
I'm celibate, but I sell a bit.
Yeah. I'm celibate, but I got a lot to sell.
Say it. Say, I'm celibate, but I sell a bit.
What is that?
But you sell a bit.
Oh,
Child,
so I sell.
You know what, bye.
Because that might sound like this Vegas. That sounds like prostitution.
It's giving you work on Las Vegas Boulevard, ma'am.
Woo! Woo! Okay. Make sure you wake your baby up by rubbing her feet and singing her soft notes, because if you holler her name in the other room, she gonna turn out just like me. Therese! It's time to get up. Have a good evening, guys. Love ya.
Truth at Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio.